Hi everybody, it's Michael Redden, and today I want to talk to you about, getting good results. How do you go find success and planning before you need it? If you have any comments or questions about this topic, please leave them in the comments below. And if you'd like to plan with me, then either click on the link in the description to set up an appointment, or go to reddenlawoffice.com and click on schedule a meeting. So if we really want success and we want good results, we should keep those in mind and we should kind of plan for it. You got to plan to get these things before you need it. Good results, they're deliberate. And a lot of us, we kind of take life as it comes to us. We're pretty reactionary, life happens, then we deal with it. It might be messy, but we hope for the best and we just kind of slug through it. We don't really take that active role. We're not really in control for these things, and it really doesn't have to be that way. I see this stuff kind of the most when we're looking at business owners and things. Look at the business owners and the entrepreneurs who are successful. You'll see a very common thing. And venture capitalists and big business experts, they call this cycling. And it's when an entrepreneur or someone starts a business. They may have started 4 or 5 of them with no success whatsoever. But they finally get that business that's successful. It shoots up in value. Everything's great. You're excited, you're going forward, you think you're going to make it, you think, I've finally got that magic sauce. Then something happens, and boom, it's all gone. They've went back broke again, and that's cycling. And this cycle goes over and over and over again. There are some people out there, some of the really famous ones, who ended up doing it 13, 14 times, and ended up having millions in debt. And then they finally got that one thing that they were able to keep and sustain. And I think the Better Business Bureau says that the average entrepreneur will go through 3 failures before they finally get one that sticks. And they kind of learn those lessons along the way that brings them through it. And still, that statistic's probably low. And, people reach those plateaus in their success and they're comfortable. Then when they try to get to the next one, sometimes they fall completely down. And a lot of that goes back to planning. We just kind of trudge along, take life as we know it. When you say things like, we're along for the ride, okay, you're not steering it. And that's something that really needs to be looked at and needs to be changed. One of the things that I will tell folks is that if you plan for those end results, if you say, here's where I want to get, and you make everything kind of be deliberate, you can avoid learning those costly lessons. You'll also look out for advisors and things along the way who will fill those gaps in your knowledge. It doesn't matter if you're talking about the family farm you want to pass it on to be successful, if you're talking about just an inheritance that you want to be successful, starting that business, or if you want to keep the family together. You may not have a lot of wealth, but you want the family to stay together, support each other, and kind of move forward. That stuff's deliberate. We just don't live together and experience each other. It's the ones who have plans, the ones who are going to meet together, talk about what they want, talk about where they're going to go, communicate, and do those things as a team that are going to succeed, whether it's business, whether it's your family, or otherwise. So that's kind of what I encourage all of you to do. Go forward with it, make your plans, and follow through. Don't just let life happen to you. If you plan for these things and you create your structures and your strategy and have a team along the way, things will be a lot better for you. It's especially important in estate planning and asset protection because you've got to know what risks are there. You've got to take them off the table, and these things need to move and change as you go through life. And the same thing goes with those businesses. When you make a big move in business, you don't just do it. You think about it. It may be years before you do it. You prepare yourself. And that's the basic key behind it. In a lot more of our videos now, we're going to be talking about asset protection. We're going to be talking about estate planning on those kind of bigger scales and how to keep families and family businesses and family planning together, because it's one thing to get those base plans in place. We've talked about that, getting that basic stuff. But it's another thing to plan for a different result, to plan for some success. And so that's what I encourage you to do. If you have any questions or comments about this, please put them down below. If you'd like to plan with me, then click on the link in the description or go to reddenlawoffice.com and schedule a meeting.